So I'm currently just chilling on the ground with all of my yarn around me. This is the part I am not looking forward to. Hi my crafty and cozy friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyra if you're new here, and in today's video I am so excited because I'm bringing you guys along while we completely transform my craft room. This video is part 2 of 3 of my New Year Reset series, where I'm getting organized and resetting my small business for 2025. If you've been with me since the beginning, a craft room makeover was one of the very first videos I posted on this YouTube channel, and that was about 7 months ago. So since then, this room has gotten really unorganized, and it's time to make this space functional again. If you're new here, hi, thank you so much for being here. I share the process of growing my small crafty business, my beginner crochet journey, and my love for cozy hobbies and crafts, all while working full-time. My hope is to inspire you to create and fill your life with crafty and fulfilling hobbies. If any of that sounds interesting to you, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to join our crafty and cozy family. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this makeover. As you guys could see, that before was a little insane. That was honestly the most unorganized and messy that my craft room has probably ever been. If you're anything like me, I have such a hard time functioning, thinking, or working in a space that is messy, so I've not really gotten much work done in here, and I've kind of just been avoiding this room. Since then, I have cleaned it up in here a little bit, kind of, but I still have a lot of work cut out for me. I've been thinking over the last couple of weeks what I would like this room to look like and how I'd like things to be laid out. I definitely know that I want a space that is cozy and functional and that I can work in and come into and not feel overwhelmed. I know for sure I want a dedicated workstation where I can make and package my Etsy orders. I want a space where I can sit down and edit in the evenings, plan out my videos, write in my bullet journal. I also want a spot where I can put all of my Etsy blanks, the stock that I have made, all of the packaging supplies, and I definitely want a spot where I can display all of my new yarn. It is so colorful, and I think it'd be super pretty to have my yarn displayed behind me. So I'm gonna spin you guys around here in a second and take you on one final tour of what this craft room is looking like, and then we'll talk about how I'd like things to be laid out. All right guys, so here's a little update on my craft room. As you can see, it's still pretty messy, but definitely a lot better than that before footage I took right after Christmas. These 2 tables here are pretty messy because I was just making and packaging an Etsy order, but overall, I do think it looks a lot better than that beginning footage. So yeah, this is where we're at. So I know for sure this one bookshelf situation just isn't working for me anymore. I have a lot more yarn, I have a lot more craft supplies, more books, just more decorations, different stuff like that, and that's just not enough space. So over Christmas break, I did go and get a bookshelf, and Brendan very sweetly put that together for me. So that will be coming into the craft room. I got this shelf from TJ Maxx and really excited for that. I'm also going to be taking that to my craft shows because it folds up very nicely. So that will be coming in. And as you can see, this is the yarn stash that I have that needs displayed. And there's Luna. Hi, Loon. So yeah. This all has to come back in the craft room, but I was getting very overwhelmed with it in here, so I shoved it out to the hallway for now. So moving back in here, my goal is to have both bookshelves be in the center of the room and make that like the focal point of my craft room. So I'm probably gonna have to scoot some things around. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna end up doing, but I would like to display all my yarn like I said. I'd like to have a spot for my Cricut vinyl. I'd like to have a spot for my crochet books. And then between these 2 tables, one of them is going to be a dedicated order making / packaging station. So I think that will be a lot better whenever I come into my craft room. I'll have a dedicated space for things and I won't feel as overwhelmed. So here's the beginning stages. Get one last good look. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. Over in here, this is the section you never see, literally never. So my desk is here and there's that. I just think it looks so awful because it's normally pretty messy. But this is like an old fan. That's the box for my studio lights over there. That's an old calendar. And then this is just random stuff. So I would definitely like to get a system in here that works for me. And that way I can make things and package things and just have a nice creative workspace. So there is the beginning look at it, and I will see you guys whenever we're moving this bookshelf in here.
It's night in the city, and I'm on my way back home, humming on my favorite ditty, swinging like Natalie Cole. But then out of the blue, who strolls down the boulevard but you? Your place is closer than mine. Why don't we go there and have some more wine? 'Cause life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead. Let's see where this all might lead. Waking up to a brand new day in between your sheets.
So, little update. This is what it's looking like as of now. Definitely a lot more open in here. I don't know if I want to keep this table right there, but I kind of like not having it in the center because, like I said, it opens it up so much in here. But this is what the bookshelf situation is looking like. I think it looks so good. I love how it's right in the center of the room, and it just makes a great spot for me to display all of my supplies and all of my cute little decorations. So I'm thinking we're gonna bring this brown shelf out here and put it in the corner over there. But I'm not 100% sure, so we're gonna experiment with that, and then I'll check back in with you guys whenever everything's where it's gonna be, and then we'll get into decorating and organizing. All right, so this is how it's looking as of now. I am super happy with how these bookshelves look right in the center of the room. I really like this shelf back here. And so what I would like to do next is completely take all of the things off of this bookshelf so I can have a clean slate and just be able to organize things wherever I want them without having stuff in the way. So Brendan's gonna help me get stuff off the top shelf. We're gonna take everything off the bookshelf, and then I'm gonna organize all of my supplies onto them. So let's go ahead and get into that.
Than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love.
All right, friends, so I'm currently just chilling on the ground with all of my yarn around me. We were moving things in here, and I just put all the yarn in a big pile on the floor, and Brendan was like, you should lay down and do snow angels in your yarn. So I'm just chilling here with all of my colorful yarn, and I'm having a good time right now. But what I would like to do next, now that the shelves are all cleaned off, I want to put my yarn on there first and figure out where that's going to go, and then we'll fill in around that. So let's go ahead and do that next.
But everyone's such a bore, and out of a sudden you came through the door. At the next table you're whisking neat. The lights were dimmed as our eyes met, moves on me. And forevermore I like to share that vintage stream. written as our eyes met and you saw me. And forevermore, I'd like to share that thing.
All right, friends, so it's getting much darker outside, and that means the lighting is getting worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop filming for tonight here, and I'll pick back up on Saturday. It's currently Thursday, so I'll see you guys in a couple days. But real quick before I go, I had a comment several videos ago that asked how I store my Cricut vinyl, and I figured I'd show you guys. I remembered whenever I was about to put it away. So the vinyl that I get comes in 12 by 12 sheets, and I ordered this pack off of Amazon. Make sure anything that you order, unless you get the rolls of vinyl, is 12 by 12. So I got these little protector sheets like this. It's just like a clear thing and you can stick stuff down in there. And so I labeled each one, and then that's how, oops, that's how I store my vinyl. So I just separate it by color. Like I have my purples, I have my yellows, my blues, just all the different colors, and they're in these folders. So I think that that is the most organized way that I can find to store my vinyl. And then to store my rolls, I use this. So I think I got this on Amazon. It's just like a little paper. Well, it's not paper. It's like thicker, but it's like this cardboard kind of thing. And you build it and then it can hold things. So that's what I put like my vinyl rolls down in. That. So that is how I store my Cricut vinyl, and I really think that that's the best way that I have found to store it. I know a lot of people get the rolls and then they have like the holders that they go over the door or even hang them on their walls, but for me, this works the best, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. And like I said, I won't see you guys for a few days. I'll probably go ahead and continue working in here a little bit, but I won't do anything too exciting without you. So I'll see you in a few days. All right, friends, it has been a couple days since I last saw you, and as I promised, I didn't do anything too fun or exciting without you, but I'll go ahead and give you a little update. All I did was some deep cleaning stuff, some behind the scenes organizing, and the main thing I did was over in this closet. So let me flip you around. So that was a total mess before, and I didn't really even show you guys in here just because it was really crazy. So I organized these drawers here. I have my crafting supplies, a little bit of Cricut blanks in there. These are my packaging boxes for Etsy. Those are some blank cups that aren't even opened yet. And then these were for my craft shows. This is what I transport all of my tumblers, my keychains, and bookmarks in. So I went through those because it still had my inventory from my last market at Christmas. So now those are basically totally empty except for some things that I take with me all the time. So that's organized now. Moving up here, I have a couple crates that I use for my craft show displays. I have some bubble wrap for my orders. And then these are just empty boxes that I use to transport my glass cups to my shows. So that's all I did there. I figured that was pretty boring and you guys probably wouldn't want to see that anyway. I still have all of this to organize. So yeah, as you guys can see, that needs some attention. This is what this side of the room is looking like. Didn't really touch that shelf yet. Don't even know if that shelf's gonna stay there. It's kind of awkwardly placed there, but we'll see. And then that's what the bookshelves are looking like at the moment. And then on the other side here, that is a mess also. So like I said, nothing too exciting, but we still have a lot of work to do in this room. So let's go ahead and keep working on these bookshelves.
Nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you. You say that I'm crazy. It's just
All right, friends, so now I'm getting ready to decorate this shelf. I already put some of my markers up here, but my thoughts with this is to make it like a little coloring book / cozy hobby shelf / all my scrapbooking and planner supplies. So then I have all of my fun cozy hobbies that I enjoy all in one shelf, and I can just go to that shelf and pick out what I want to do. I was getting ready to put my coloring books on there, and I wanted to show you some of the new ones that I got for Christmas. You guys haven't gotten to see these yet. So this is my little collection here of those Coco YU coloring books. Those are my favorite coloring books at the moment, just because they're so easy to color in, and I love that you don't have like tiny little intricate details. I do have a couple books like that, but I definitely haven't been as into that recently. Like, they're really pretty, but it's just, this is more stressful to color in. So I wanted to show you the new ones that I got. These are the ones you guys have seen in the past. So I have the Higgy Place one, and I have this Cozy Friends one. And I'm pretty sure I've colored a picture out of both of these in one of my previous Cozy Hobby vlogs with you guys. So the new ones that I got are this Girl Moments coloring book. And that's what that looks like. And I'll show you a couple of the pictures I did recently. So I just did the little intro page. Thought that was so cute. I love adding like the little details and adding a little bit of dimension to it. And then like a test color page there. I have this little garden page, and I did get a white paint marker, and I feel like it just really makes things pop. Like if you can see up close all the little details like on the ducks and just throughout the page. I really like adding the white details. So that's that one. And then I also have this Cozy and Cute coloring book, and then I got an ocean scene coloring book. So yeah, that's my little mini coloring book collection. I haven't gotten to show you guys those, and I just wanted to give you a little update. So now we're gonna continue decorating this cozy hobby shelf. Okay, so I just grabbed all of the hobby kits I have, and I'm gonna put them in this little container, and this is gonna go on the bottom shelf of this stand here. So I have this cute little garden building kit. I don't know if you guys have ever done these before, but these are so fun to do. So you have some of those. I have like this embroidery kit. I actually have this crochet owls kit. I have like some Legos in here, a little keychain making kit, some diamond painting stuff. So I'm gonna organize all of that, get it put in here, and then our cozy hobby shelf will be complete.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love.
All right, so I still have a ton of acrylic yarn in these bags on that shelf that need to find a home. So I was thinking I could put all of that yarn in these bins here, and then I'm gonna slide those onto my bookshelf. I think that's the best place to store them. And Luna's trying to eat some yarn, uh-oh. But anyway, yeah, that's the plan. So I'm about to put all this yarn in the bins, and then we'll kind of go from there.
When the garden won't stop giving back, honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
All right, so now to tackle the space that I've been dreading the most, this shelf here. So I'm gonna go through everything that I have, and like I said, I would like this to be an Etsy shelf. So I'm gonna put all of my blank tumblers on the top shelf, that way I can easily grab them and work on a new project. I'm gonna put some of the stock that I make and just keep that there. That way if I get an order, I can grab it and package it easily. And I'm thinking I might put my boxes there. I might leave them in the closet, I don't know. But basically it's just gonna be an Etsy order packaging selection kind of station, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is the part I am not looking forward to, as you can tell why. So let's just get this done.
The lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove.
All right, so update time. I finally finished the shelf and I think I have it where I want it. It'll probably move again because literally as I was doing this, I would put something down and then change it like 5 seconds later. So that's why I didn't share the whole process of that. I just had to think through it and see where I wanted to put stuff. But on this top shelf here, let me just spin you around so you guys can see. All right, so on the top shelf here, that's all of my glass tumblers. I have my blank ones here, that way I can easily just grab one and make one whenever I get an order. And then I have my finished ones over here, like the extra stock that I already have made. On this shelf, I put all of the straws in there, that way I can easily just grab one, wrap it up, put it in an order. I have my finished bookmarks here. I'm hoping to add like keychains and stuff as I make more stock. And then I have all my bubble mailers right there. And then here's the part where things changed a lot. So I ended up bringing this little basket that has my hobby stuff. I have some puzzles down there, and then I put all my extra books on that shelf there. So that is what it's looking like. And I think it looks much better in this little corner than it did. So I'm happy about that. And now that we have like the bulk of the shelves organized, I just have to finish cleaning off that table, which shouldn't take too long. And then that one. But other than that, I think it's looking pretty good in here. Getting very excited for it. So let's go ahead and finish up this last minute stuff, and then I'll show you guys the final reveal.
Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen and all the colors. Summer love. Memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors. Summer love. Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another beach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioned blues. Could use some too.
So I have my Cricut table all cleaned off now, and then here's my little desk here. I would actually love to have a real desk. These are just tables that I bought at Walmart, and I use these for my craft shows, but I also like the convenience of being able to like switch it around, as you guys saw. So I had it originally like along that wall, but I feel like it's just so close to that shelf that it doesn't really work very well. So I kind of spun it around, and I'm like backwards with my hand movements, but you see what I mean. So I spun it that way. So do you guys like it better along the wall, or do you like it how it is now? I'll probably continue to switch it around because like I said, it's so light that I can easily move it wherever I need to. But I would really like to get a real desk, one that's nice and not like really chintzy like these tables are. So maybe in the future I'll get an actual desk, but this is what it's looking like as of now. And I will go ahead and give you guys a full tour here in a second. All right, friends. Are you ready for the final reveal? So we'll go through each little section together, and let's actually start here. So this was the shelf that I dedicated to my Etsy stuff. So I have all of my glass tumblers on that first shelf. I have packaging supplies on the second, and then I have my hobby stuff and just extra books there. And if you remember, this corner was completely stuffed with just random things like that fan, the box for my lights. So I cleared that out, so that's nice and clean. On the door here, I have my little crochet bag and it has stuffing in it, my crochet hooks, and just go-to stuff that I use whenever I'm crocheting. And then on over this way, this is like my tech corner, I guess. These are my lights that I use in here, any tripods that I have, and then I have another crochet bag there. And then moving on over this way, this is my Cricut station. So I have my little cutting mats and my little vinyl cutter there. I have my thermal printer and some extra paper. I have a little K that my brother and sister-in-law got for me, a little candle, my Cricut, and these are all different Bible verses. I thought that looked so pretty behind my Cricut, and it's just gonna be a really nice reminder whenever I'm working on things. I just want this to be such a cozy and calming space, so I think that really helps add to it. Then over here I have my candle warmer. I have all of my different pens and scissors, Cricut stuff, my crochet hooks, the clover ones that Brendan got me for Christmas. I'm so excited to use those. I have my little weeding vinyl catcher thing, I don't know. I have the stuff that I use to apply my vinyl, a little plant, a little chicken, and a lamp. And then moving over into my bookshelves, I love this part of my craft room. I think it is so, so pretty and cozy. So let's go ahead and start on this one on the left. Up top here, I have all of my crochet books. I have my little chickens that I crocheted. And then moving down here, I have my blue and green shelf. I thought it'd be kind of cool to color coordinate a little bit. So I have all the books that are blue there. I have Pickle. I have a little crochet frog, and I didn't crochet that. That was actually at one of my first craft shows I went to. I'm happy that I can actually create one of those now. I just thought he was so cute. So he's always gonna live up there. I have my yarn collection there. This is like the whites, the pinks, creams, and then I have some yellow. Moving down here, some acrylic yarn is in this bin. It's all the way full, so all kinds of yarn. And then over here is like my journaling and scrapbooking supplies in that. And then moving to this middle section, I have a little picture on my wall. It just says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart." I have a little USB lamp, some flowers. Those are the Bible verses that I put on my wall over there. So still have a lot of cards in that. And I have a little Kybee. I'm naming these bees Kybees. And they're gonna be introduced onto my Etsy shop as like my merch, I guess. So definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, got the little Kybee right there. And then moving over into this shelf, up top I have some books. I have my little Animal Crossing characters. Whenever I used to play DS, if you played DS and had these little characters, I can't remember what they're called, like what they were used for. Amiibo, that's what it is. So if you had these little Amiibo characters, let me know. And then moving on down, this is my pink shelf. So I have some of my pink books. I have Shelly. I have this little crochet book, one of the cups that I made, and then some pink yarn. And then moving down into this shelf, this is like my purple yarn, blue, brown, orange, black, all of those. And then I have another one of these bins full of like acrylic yarn. And then I have some plushy yarn, but mostly acrylic. And then down here is my Cricut vinyl station. So now let's go ahead and look at this shelf. So the top shelf, I have all of my markers. So these are just the Crayola markers. These are like alcohol markers that I can't remember. I think I got these on Amazon maybe. And then these are all of like my Bible journaling highlighters because they don't bleed through the pages. So that's those. And then moving on down, I have some books. I have this little basket with a plant. I don't have anything in here right now, but I figured maybe later I could store some stuff in that. And then on down here, I have my coloring books. I have my yarn bowl. And then those are just journals, notebooks, stuff like that. So that's that shelf. And then to end the tour, we have my desk here. This is where I'm gonna do my editing, my planning, stuff like that. I just think this room turned out so, so pretty. I am in love with this. So very happy to have a clean and functional space again. Definitely comment down below what your favorite part of this craft room is. If I had to choose one part of this whole room that I love the most, I think it would either be the Shelly shelf, like my pink shelf up there, or this little station here with the bee and the flowers. I love that. I think it's so cute. But yeah, definitely comment down below which part of this room is your favorite. And I'll go ahead and do some up close shots here for you guys in a minute.
I'm driving, you're smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the road.
I seriously feel so much better now that this room is organized and functional again. I had so much fun bringing you guys along for the process, and I hope that I inspired you to clean up or organize your craft room. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up because it really helps me out. And if you like small business vlogs, crocheting, Cricut, or cozy hobbies, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to join our crafty and cozy family. And if you made it this far in the video, comment the bow emoji down below so I can give you a big thanks for sticking with me till the end. And I will see you guys next Saturday for a new video. Bye.